If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's Fifa Chief here and we're back with some more insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. So we got some really good filters for you today that are going to help you on a very low budget. And if you guys are watching right now, please do just drop a like on the video. That's all I ask. Press that thumbs up. So the first thing we're going to be looking at here is just silver rare French players. Now, these are up in price due to the Winter Wildcard Challenge from yesterday. And as you can see, these right now are selling for 550 coins a piece. They'll basically insta-sell for that. So selling at 550, you're going to lose, what is that, 28 coins on tax? So you want to pick these up for about 400 or less. Now, bidding is going to be the way to go on these. You don't even want to bother with sniping. Bidding is going to be your best friend on this. And what I recommend doing is not going through and you see how these all have 250 coin bids on them? No, I could sit there and bid 300 on them and just up it by one. But what I recommend doing is just mass bidding the price that you're trying to pick these up at, which for me is 400 coins. It's going to be much more efficient for you. You don't have to sit there and worry about, having to go back to your transfer targets and bid on these cards again. This is going to be much better for you. So you go through here and you're going to place all these bids. Now, after you've placed these bids, you can see my cards don't expire here for another 6 minutes. That's when you're going to come in here and you're going to do your sniping. So I'd be interested to see how quickly these cards pop up and if they're going to be easy for me to pick up. Now, my internet here is pretty bad, so I doubt I'm able to pick one up, but you can see even at this rate that they're popping up, I mean, one after all that time is not really going to be worth it there. I mean, I did pick him up. So, I mean, if you go through and bid on all those cards, then it is going to be worth it after that for you to at least go in and try to pick those cards up. Sniping while you're just waiting for these other cards, it gives you something to do. Oh my goodness, I had the market glitch where stuff just wasn't popping up. There's tons of cards here I can bid on. This is beautiful. Yeah, and sometimes you get that market glitch where, you search up a certain price parameter or whatever, and not all the cards pop up. It happens all the time. And then sometimes you search again, and all these cards that should have been in the filter that I originally searched for weren't there, but now they're here. So there you go. We're going to go ahead and bid on a couple more of these just to show you. Sometimes if you're getting outbid a lot on the first one like that, you just need to flick ahead a couple or even a couple pages and start bidding on them. So I'll bid on these last couple here, and then we'll get into our next filter. So our next filter here, this is all going to be based around silver rare / bronze rare cards because of the SBC yesterday that requires, I think, like 10 rares. So if we go French bronze rare here, it's going to be very similar, just a bit cheaper because I believe the rating on the SBC is 70. So you can't use bronzes as much, so they're not as expensive. But you can see these bronze rare cards right now are selling about 300 or 350 coins here. So what I'd like to do is maybe set this to like max bid price 200 and see if we can pick these up at 200. That would be a nice price. So what I do is I'm just going to go in here, go until there's cards that I could bid 200 on. It looks like someone is still bidding here. So I'm going to flick forward a couple pages, and now I've found an area where I can go through and bid on these cards again. So we're going to go 200 and just go down the line and bid 200 on these guys. Now, the guys that are a little bit higher rated are going to go for more. Like the 64 rated guys are really going to be where you're making your coins on these, and the guys that are going to sell more often. If there's guys, I think there's one bronze rare that's down in the 50s. Now, he's not going to sell much at all. He might sell just because someone accidentally picks him up, then realizes he's a bit low rated. But overall, the higher rated guys are going to do better for you. So that's that. And then on top of this, you could do this with any of the major nations, but there's some that do better. So I'm going to run you through some of the better ones. The next one being Spain here. And again, the prices are going to change as well between nations and just overall as time goes on, the prices will change. So you kind of need to be able to think on your own. What am I selling these for? What am I buying these for? So I'm going to be selling these silver rare Spanish guys for 500. So I want to pick these up for 350. Essentially, whenever you're kind of in this price range around like 1,000 coins, what you want to be doing is picking them up for 150 coins under what they sell for. Because what I like to say is on low budget things like this, make a minimum of 100 coins per card after tax. That's what I say. So picking these up for 150 is more than good enough because there really isn't that much tax on things that are this low price. You can see it got that market glitch again where he's not popping up. There should be some more in here, I'm guessing, that weren't popping up. It looks like they're getting a decent amount of bids, but we can go ahead and bid on that one. And yeah, you can just go down the line on this, and it makes it very, very easy to pick cards up. Now, I'd be interested here before we pop into our next filter to see how many of these we're winning. Now, we've been outbid on quite a few of those silver French cards, so either going to have to bump my bid up 50 coins because I've been outbid on a few, or just sit there and snipe. Because sniping, it looked like nobody was on it. I mean, I messed up sniping the one card that popped up, and I messed up sniping him, and I still got him when he was on the market for like 6 seconds, which was very, very surprising there. We get another card here that goes for 400. Easy, easy stuff here that we're doing. So gonna go ahead. He went into my unassigned, unlucky. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with those filters. Now, something you can do as well to adjust these is if you were to go like silver rare, nation Spain, and I'd be interested to see if we popped on like position center back. So yeah, the center backs here are going for more as well. And this is the thing with France as well, why we might have been getting outbid. If we go over to France here, now these don't have as big of a price change, so I'm going to focus on Spain. So the Spanish center backs are selling like 900. So the reason this helps us is because a lot of times a lot of people will just be doing the method we were just doing, which is basically just bidding on all silver rare Spanish cards, right? And they'll stop bidding at like 400 coins or whatever, because that's what we were doing. You're not going to make profit if you bid higher than that. But what you can do with the Spanish center backs is if I were to bid like 500 on just a normal silver rare Spanish card, people would not bid on that again because they're not going to make profit. But a lot of people don't know that the center backs go for more coins. So they're obviously not going to bid on it again, but we know that the center backs go for more coins. So we can bid higher on these than other silver rare Spanish cards. And other people don't know that. So they're not going to have the opportunity to make the coins off of it. Because again, if these sell for 500 coins or whatever, 500 coins, 550 coins, there's a center back there that we'll go ahead and snag list him up for, oh, he's gone. Okay. And yeah, it's simple as that. So again, just to show you, if people know that these silver rare Spanish cards sell for 500 coins and I go and bid 500 on one, nobody's going to bid on it again. But I'm bidding 500 on it because it's a center back, and I know the center backs are going to go for more. So that's kind of another way that you can just adjust this filter to make yourself some more coins, is focusing on certain positions that are going to be better. And again, people just don't know about this, so it makes it very, very easy to pick these up. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.